Welcome to Biology at Priyojit, my dear viewers. Today we explore an essential features of echinoderms, the structure of tube feet. Tube feet are basically delicate hollow extensions of the water vascular system that play a vital role in locomotion, feeding, respiration and attachment to the substratum. Each tube feet of echinoderm is precisely organized into distinct parts, working together through hydraulic pressure. By understanding their structure, parts, and functions, we can appreciate how these simple looking organs enable starfish and other echinoderms to perform complex movements. Let's take a closer look at this remarkable adaptation of echinoderms. So let's start. General structure of the tube feet. Tube feet are basically called as podia. They are parts of the water vascular system. Each podium is a hollow, elastic, tube-like structure. They project outward through the ambulacral groups of the starfish or echinoderms. The distal end expands into a sucker which helping in the attachment to the substratum. Lateral canal division. We know that each lateral canal divides into two branches. One branch forms the lumen of the tube feet or podium and the other branch forms the ampulla. Then what is ampulla? The ampulla is a rounded structure. This is ampulla. This is the tube feet structure. Ampulla is a rounded sac-like structure. It's a muscular structure. It is located internally just above the tube feet. Variations. Astrobactin irregularis, the ampulla is bilobed with a middle constriction, and in case of Asteria species, ampulla is simple and undivided. The ampulla contains smooth circular muscles called ampullary muscles. Connective tissue and calcareous bodies. Tube feet are surrounded by connective tissue. We know the calcareous bodies are also present there, especially near the sucker, which help in the functioning of the sucker. This provides strength, rigidity, and support. Musculature of the tube feet, ampullary muscles. There are smooth circular muscles which help push fluid into the tube feet. Tube feet are podial muscles. Their longitudinal retractor muscles pull the tube foot inward, which are enclosed by a collagenous connective tissue sheath, and it is externally covered by a cuticle. Levator muscles, they are located near the sucker. They help in movement and attachment. They are postural muscles. They present below the ambulacral ossicle. It maintain orientation and position of the tube feet. So this is the basic structure of a tube feet. This is ampulla, and within ampulla there are ampulla muscles and ampullar ossicles are there. Just beneath the ampulla there is a podium. Podium consists of postural orienting muscle, retractor muscles, and connective tissue is there, and there is a terminal plate of the podium. So the internal lining, the lumen of the tube feet is lined by ciliated epithelium, and the cilia help in fluid movement and circulation. This is the water vascular system of echinoderms, and there are tube feet. These are the tube feet. Mechanism of locomotion, which is most important topic, the most important topic of this chapter. Tube feet work on a hydraulic mechanism. Movement occurs due to antagonistic action. The contraction of ampullary muscles pushes fluid into the podium, which reveals extension, and contraction of longitudinal muscle retracts the tube feet. The watery fluid acts as the hydraulic medium. So the movements of tube feet, the contraction of the ampulla muscles forces water from the ampulla into the tube foot, which elongates. Then the elastic connective tissue prevents excessive elongation. Further, contraction of the retractor muscles retracts or shortens the tube feet, forcing water into the ampulla, which expands as the ampulla muscles relax. C and D for describes contraction of the postural orienting muscle on one side only. It swings the tube feet toward that side, and located contraction of part of the retractor muscles on one side causes the tube foot to bend toward that side in a curved manner. So functions of the tube feet include locomotion, attachment to surfaces, feeding and respiration. This is the diagram. showing a longitudinal section through a foot and ampulla of Asterias rubens, showing the arrangement of cheap muscle systems which help their functioning. And this is a schematic diagram which describes the position of tube feet with their water vascular system. So as we conclude, remember that tube feet are the functional units of the water vascular system in echinoderms. Their well organized structure working through hydraulic pressure enables locomotion, feeding, respiration and attachment with remarkable efficiency. Understanding the parts and functions of tube feet not only strengthens exam preparation but also reveals the elegance of structural adaptations in animals. Keep revising, stay curious, and continue exploring the fascinating design of the living world. Thank you.